there, it's me. And it's been, I feel like, forever since I've done an intro like this, so I wanted to. And today I'm going to be doing that challenge that was popular a few years ago. I'm not really sure who originally started it. The first person I saw do it was Super Ray Dizzle, so if anyone knows who started it originally, let me know. Anyways, it's where you take every single pencil or marker or whatever that you own and then use all of them in one drawing. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I just finished counting all of them, and to make it even more difficult for myself, because I like doing that apparently, I'm also using some of my sister's colored pencils. I just got done counting them and everything, so I'll show you that right now. Okay, so it's now voiceover me, and so between the three of us, we had 73 Prismacolors, with 72 of those being my 72 set, and then I just found another random one. And then we had 72 Crayola pencils, 48 Arteza pencils, 38 of what I'm calling random or no-name pencils, because they didn't have a logo on them or anything. 24 of the Amazon Basics, 23 Crazy Arts, 15 Royal and Langnickel, 7 Fantasia, which I definitely had more of those at some point, and 5 of what I'm pretty sure have the American Girl doll symbol, and I have no clue where they came from. So put all those together and we've got 305 pencils that I'm going to be using on this one drawing today. Wish me luck. Okay, so now that we got all that covered, I'm going to start with, well, first I'm going to sketch it out, and then the first pencils I'm going to start with are probably going to be my Prismacolors. So I'll start with whichever ones I'm using on the right side of the screen, and then I'll move them to the left side of the screen once I'm done using them. So yeah, they'll be here, and then move them to over here, and when I get through all of these, then I'll get a new set until I've used all 305 pencils. So this is probably going to take forever. Okay, so here I am getting ready to sketch out my drawing, and I decided to go with a dinosaur. Before I was so rudely interrupted by this pencil war. I was like, okay, get out. This is my space. Thank you very much. Okay. Trying to draw here. Okay, back to what I was doing. Like I said, I decided to do a dinosaur, and I went with a T-Rex because I thought they would be fun to draw. And I had to redraw it like 3 different times, but I spare you the first 2 tries. As I originally was going to do a different pose, but then it was kind of tricky. I couldn't get it to look right, and also it was like the first image that came up when you put in T-Rex, and so I figured a lot of people had probably done that one before, so I went ahead and found a different one. I was also having some trouble with the right leg. It just wasn't looking right, and like I couldn't get the foot to look right because it's supposed to be like mid-step, I think, or like about to put it down. But I just ended up putting both of them on the ground. It was pretty fun to draw. I've never really done a dinosaur drawing like this before. I've done like some cutesy, cartoony dinosaurs, but this one's like, I guess, kind of semi-realistic. I'm definitely not a realism artist. I'm not very good at that, but I do like trying different things, and so it was pretty fun since it's a little bit, it's like not really what I normally do. So here we go with the coloring, and I decided to do the darker colors first, like get through all the grays and the browns and kind of outline and get in some shadows before because I knew I was going to be putting a lot of colors on top. So that's what I'm doing right now. I kind of outlined the whole thing, and yeah. Also, you can kind of, if you see me reach up, that's because I had the reference picture up above me on my computer. So, I was probably just making sure the screen didn't turn off. Also, sorry if the camera is shaking a little bit. It was attached. I had my like thing that holds my camera attached to my desk, and I didn't realize that as I was coloring in certain areas that it was shaking it. I hopefully will be able to get back to my normal setup in the near future, because this was actually a different desk than usual, as you may have noticed. And here I am on the second row of colors, starting to add in the reds. I about halfway through the first 72 pencils, I realized I probably shouldn't have used the better quality pencils first, but at that point it was too late, so I just went ahead and finished with all the Prismacolors, and I knew that I also had the Arteza, and so at that point I decided that I was going to save the Artezas for last, since those should be pretty good quality as well. Yeah, I really didn't have a plan when it came to coloring it in. I kind of just stuck colors here and there, tried to put colors next to each other that I knew would blend well, and really just made it up as I went and hoped that it would turn out okay. So here I am, I finished first 72 done. And then the next ones I did, I wanted to get the lower quality ones out of the way. So these are a mix of Crayola and Arteza pencils that I'm using right now. Also, there's like a random twistable colored pencil, and I remember when I was younger, I thought those were like the coolest thing, and I think this is the only one that we have left, so that's kind of sad. Also, I just mentioned, like, when you going from the Prismacolors straight into the Crayola and Arteza, you could just feel the drop in quality. Like they don't layer or blend as well. And so I was trying to like layer on top of the other ones, and a lot of times it wasn't working out too well. Which I like Crayola color pencils, but they're mostly for coloring in like flat color. I feel like when you're trying to blend, they're not really the best for that. Also, as you might notice that the head, I don't color in like the head or the face for a long time. I was pretty much avoiding it because I couldn't decide what color I wanted to do, so I just kept going. Oh, also, as you see, I added in background. I wanted to do the ground so that I could use a lot of the browns down there. So a lot of times if I had a brown, I just quickly add some to the ground and then move on to the next color. And then for the background, I decided to use the grays there. And it almost looks kind of like the moon or something. Like that's not what I was going for. I could have done like a whole actual background, but of course, but I don't know. Sometimes I just like adding like circles or blocks of color behind my drawings because I feel like it makes it look more finished. Then here I am using the neon crazy art set, and those are actually pretty cool. I liked the orange that was in there. Also, sorry about my head getting in the way. I swear I'm so bad about that. I really need to like train myself not to lean in so close when I'm drawing. It's like usually when I'm doing small details, then I'll feel like I have to do that, and I never noticed that until I started making videos, and I was like, why am I leaning? Why am I like getting so close to the paper when I'm doing that? But I don't even notice most of the time when I'm actually drawing. Ugh. Anyways, I feel like I have to say something about that every video, which I guess I don't have to mention it, but it bugs me, so then I feel like I have to mention it. But yeah, this was a lot of pencils and a lot of colors to get through. And I had fun blending them all together, figuring out where this color should go and all that. Oh, also, while I'm coloring this, I just wanted to mention, as many of you know, I'm sure, Inktober is creeping ever so nearer. I don't think that was proper English, but nobody cares. Inktober is like super close, and I'm super excited for it. Last year was my first year I ever actually completed all 31 days, and I'm hoping to do the same thing this year. I'm planning on posting on my Instagram account the picture every day, and if I have time, even possibly uploading a short video for every drawing. So I'm not sure if I'll have time every day to do it, but like as much as I can, I'm hoping to upload a lot during the month of October since I'm going to be drawing a lot. Oh, don't mind me as I struggle to open a pencil container here. There we go. Yeah, so you can hopefully expect a lot of content during the month of October on both here on YouTube and on my Instagram account. So go follow my Instagram account if you want to see those, because I post other pictures and drawings on there as well. And yeah, I'll have a link to it down below. Anyways, so now to the Amazon Basics pencils, which these are actually better than I was expecting them to be, considering that they're Amazon brand. I don't know. Amazon's obviously not known for its art supplies, so I didn't know how good they would be. And honestly, I think I liked them better than the Crayola and the Crazy Art. My least favorite to work with were definitely the ones that like didn't even have a brand name on them. Those ones were definitely not my favorite. I don't even know where they came from. So that's probably why. But yeah. Anyway, we're getting so close. I remember when I got to this set, I was like, all I have to do is these ones and then just one more container and we're done. So at this point, I had to start filling in a lot more area, a lot more, like actually coloring in the whole area, because before I was trying not to so much to make sure I had room for all the other colors. And then I started to, and then building up on those everywhere. Ooh, another question. Let me know in the comments down below if you'd like me to see this with all of my markers or like another art supply, because I had a lot of fun with this and I think it'd be interesting doing it with markers, especially because you can't really blend on top of each other as much as you can with colored pencils. I feel like markers would be even more of a challenge. So yeah, let me know if you would like to see that, and if so, what art supply would you like me to do it with? Okay, I finished with all 305 pencils at this point, but I still had a few areas that I wanted to touch up and add a few last little details. So I ended up bringing back my Prismacolors and finishing things up, adding a few details here and there, sharpening up the teeth, the lines for the teeth and everything. Yeah, and then I added yellow all around it to make it look like light coming from behind, I guess. I don't know. And then I also went in with my jelly roller and just for the eye, I wanted to add like a little glint in the eye, I guess. I don't know. What are those called? Words aren't working, but and then it was done. Okay, so I finished the drawing. It took forever to get through all of the pencils, but it was pretty fun. I kind of like my rainbow dino. My dad says that it's a hippie dino because it's rainbow colors. So, yeah, I can't believe that I actually used 305 pencils on one drawing. Here it is. I think he needs a name, so comment down below what you think I should name him. And that's about all for today. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all soon. Live long and prosper.